Right, Team Impact. It's Thursday. If you're at home, I hope you're feeling better or for whatever reason. We're cranking it up in the classroom in the math lab. Today we're moving on to volume of rectangular prisms. Going to need a calculator for this. And also, I passed back the quizzes today. We reviewed a little bit of nets and surface area, but we have to continue to move on to cover our material before the PSSA. Always here to help at lunch. So if you're having trouble, come and see me, please. Um, okay, let's get on to this thing. Volume is the amount of space, right, a 3D object occupies. Just like area is measured in units square, volume is measured in units cubed. Okay, so it's the three-dimensional. Square is denoted by that. Cubed is denoted by that. A figure is packed with unit cubes, even if not all the cubes are visible. They are still part of the volume. See, when we look at this, we can see all of our cubes. We can see that there are 4 rows of 4. So there's 16 there, right? Here, we can't see behind this one or behind these, right? But there are cubes there. So we have to account for those through a certain formula. And that formula is going to be volume equals length times width times height. Okay? All right, so let's get started here. So we have the height, all right? So we're going to count the height of 4, the width of 1, 2, and the length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How many total cubes are there? So it's length times width times height. We'll talk about those formulas in just a minute. They'll also give you a capital BH. I'll explain what that means in just a second. But 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Our height, 1, 2, 3. Our width, 3. Our length, 3. It's like a Rubik's Cube, right? 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Total cubes is 27. Okay? So let's finish up on this last one. Do it on your own. I have a 2 a height. I have a width of 1. And I have a length of 3. And I end up with 6 total cubes. Like I said earlier, we have a couple different formulas. Okay? The first formula is volume equals length times width times height. Okay? So it's the length times the width times the height. Now, what they're also going to say is a capital B H. And what this capital B means is the length and width. You're going to find the area of that. So you're going to find the area of 3, and 3 is 9, right? And then you would multiply it by that. I like this formula better because it explains it a little bit clearer to me. You use whatever you want, but they mean the same exact thing. Volume can be determined by finding the area, as I just talked about. I think I just broke my pencil. All right, of the base, and that's what the capital B means, and multiplying it by its height. All right. And I'm going to pause because I got to find another pencil here. So apologize here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a new pencil here. That one broke. Let's go. Next one up. We have a rectangular prism, length, width, and height. So our formula is volume equals length times width times height. Let's just stick to that because I want to be consistent, right? So we're going to plug in the values. 4 times 9 times 6, right? 4 times 9 is 36. 36 times 6 is 216, and it's centimeters cubed. Cubed. Area with square units. Volume is cubic units. It's the third dimension. Let's flip it. Okay, So on the next page, it looks like to me what we're going to get into is finding a bunch of volume here. Okay? So I'm not going to have you write the formula, but I'm going to ask you that you write them down. You can use your calculator. Go ahead and pause the video. Okay? And then you can check it with me, right? But really, and actually, I'm not even going to have you write them down. We're just going to write the answers of this down, and let's just label it correctly. Practice finding the volume of the rectangular prisms. All measurements are in centimeters. All right, so let's get started. 6 times 8 is 48. 4 is 192 centimeters square. 5, 40, 40. Oh, I made a mistake. Just hit me. Cubed. Look how easy that is to do. Centimeters cubed. 8 times 8 is 64, times 1 is 64 centimeters cubed. If you haven't paused it, go ahead and pause it and then just check it with mine. I'm actually going to pause it to get through it. And I'm back, and you'll notice that I wrote the answers in. I didn't even show any work. I just used my calculator, punched through it. That's pretty easy, right? Pretty easy. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to finish this one up. You're going to find the volumes of these things here. And in class, actually, after we did that, I was actually giving out a worksheet where we're going to be working backwards to find some missing lengths. And we're going to continue on surface area and inequalities, right? So we have to continue to pound away. This is a tough chapter. This is your homework for tonight. Khan Academy is due tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you.